There's a lot more to Treeviews than could be covered in the overview tutorial video.
The TableWidget provides a number of additional events and functions for Treeviews.
For example, we can update the Treeviews global nesting at any time after launch. We can also control the expansion and collapse of branches through blueprint nodes rather than through mouse interaction.
Additional events for nesting control allow us to change the top route that is currently displayed.
Treeview-related functions include one to test whether we are currently in Treeview mode, which means that some other options will be disabled by default.
Secondly, for any particular leaf index, that is, the row index of the leaf, we can get the displayed branch of the full path of all branches to the selection, both before and after any applied display edits.
The reverse is also possible. Given the full path of nested branches, we can retrieve the end leaf for any row index passed. We can additionally get the leaf's current nesting level, not just the column index as used in the current display, but also the absolute nesting level.
Finally, event getTreeViewArrays returns all Treeview-related arrays.
If you need more access, then in the widget table blueprint, you can search for the word Treeview. Then you'll see all relevant properties.
And if you move up, the events list shows the various Treeview-related events, marked here in pink.
Then there are some other features of interest.
In the Set Treeview Button Options event, we specify button translations for left to right, and right to left displays separately.
The same goes for the angles of the buttons, left to right, versus right to left.
Furthermore, we force a fixed column width of 30 units, this is how we control branch nesting indentation.
To illustrate this, if we force the column dividers to be displayed, which normally we would not do, then we can see where the columns actually are. So this view allows us to easily adjust the indentation for each successive nesting level. Next, note that the column clipping mode is here set to unclipped content, allowing the leaves to extend for as far as they need to. Since only one leaf exists in each row, this is not a problem.
Default cell invisibility is set to collapsed, which enables the table to collapse or expand branches and leaves.
For this demo, we set the maximum displayed nesting range to 4, to force both marked subroots and expandable branches to be shown. The overview video explained that you can click these buttons to control branch expansion and collapse, or alternatively, to open a new subroot display.
But, you can also double-click the text leaves themselves, to descend to that nesting level. If you click the top route, you go back up one display level, to the previously selected route.
Lastly, Treeviews maintain a stack that keeps track of the successive deeper subroots the user selects.